So apparently one of the things that happens in year 6 of a presidency, at least in year 6 of this presidency, is that a high proportion of the time that the president gives a speech now, he seems like he's having the time of his life. The man just seems happy. He seems like he is having a good time and enjoying being president.
And now that their grand predictions of doom and gloom and death panels and Armageddon haven't come true, sky hasn't fallen, Chicken Little's quiet. The new plan, apparently, of congressional Republicans, and this is progress, the new plan is to rebrand themselves as the party of the middle class. Not making this up. Our Republican leader in the Senate, as he was coming in, after having tried to block every single thing that we have done to strengthen the economy, starts looking at the job numbers and says, you know, it's getting better because we just got elected. And people are feeling more optimistic. Which, okay. I didn't know that's how the economy worked, but maybe.
President Obama speaking at the Democratic National Committee's winter meeting today and having a very good time doing so. The Democrats are about a month into this new Congress in which they are the minority in both houses. And so President Obama was there in part today to turn their frowns upside down, but also to basically set the tone for how he thinks Democrats ought to wage their side of the argument heading into 2016.
I always find it curious that when a Democrat's president, deficits go down, Republicans president, and then deficits are going up, and yet they try to take on the mantle of fiscal probity. Our auto industry is firing on all cylinders. None of this is an accident. It's not an accident that America is creating jobs faster than any time since the last time a Democrat was president. It's not an accident that our manufacturers are creating jobs for the first time since the last time a Democrat was president. It's not an accident that healthcare inflation's running at the lowest rate in almost 50 years and that our deficits are falling faster than they have in 60 years. Thank you.
The president basically gaming out for his fellow Democrats in public in this on-camera speech today how he thinks they ought to fight for the next election, even though they lost the last one. One of the policies on which congressional Republicans are now fighting President Obama the hardest and with the highest stakes is also one of his most popular policy moves, and it garnered some of the biggest applause in this speech today.
And stop trying to deport millions of striving young kids who just want to earn their shot at the American dream like the rest of us. Help us fix a broken immigration system. There are a lot of ways to help the middle class.
On that issue, on immigration, the president is giving himself another chance to make a public case at a really crucial time next week. You know Jose Diaz-Balart? You know Jose Diaz-Balart. He's the host of The Rundown here on MSNBC on weekday mornings. He's also one of the main anchors on Telemundo. And on Wednesday, get this, Jose got the get. Jose's going to host a town hall with President Obama live at Florida International University in Miami. It's going to air here on MSNBC at 8 o'clock on Wednesday night. If things keep going the way they are between now and then, between now and that town hall on Wednesday, that town hall with Jose on Wednesday is going to be basically on the eve of the Homeland Security Department shutting down. Republicans in Congress say they are willing to shut down the whole Homeland Security Department as a protest against President Obama's executive actions on immigration. So that fight is happening in Congress, right, between Congress and the White House. That fight is also playing out in the courts. This week, a federal judge in Texas blocked the president's new immigration policies. But next week, in just a few days, the president is also going to take that fight over immigration and over Homeland Security and all the rest to a third venue, to the Court of Public Opinion. And that is going to be Wednesday at 8 o'clock, right here. Jose is such a badass for getting this get. It's very exciting. We'll be right back.